in comedy mono, and then experience our shama no. And no, and any idea managing hope any topic in per se, because the topic itself will come in, but there may be free mono any idea here in there. Papa or Australia, but yeah, you are with Sydney University. I think so. Yeah, digital learning designer. I was at university anymore. I also have one degree at horror. I'm saying, no, I bet me I can be a child. A different eye, prof. Inosh Yaboa. I do maybe I know on the prof no become back. What the Jaqua in Yaoka and the prof. I've already given it out. Into Mr. Mwara, I will be giving this opportunity to Prof. Inosh to give us his time. Thank you so much. Prof, you're welcome.
Senior, that's it. But 24 has a being professor. Inosh your boy, me PhD, me drew. But my senior said, or the mid drew her force into a heading. A big good evening from Sydney, Australia. And I'm the Mamunina and privilege set meeting me join more session. Mate Monka with the sessions very interesting. And I'll tell you, say it's a knowledge that we are also picking from more. Now we trying to implement our hase in some of our situations. A course or hase. First of all, no, a great opportunity to have such a community of learning. You have any opportunity to share your knowledge. Main chair honor, I'll share my screen with you, and then I share here to discuss and the episode. All right, so the patrol home screen, share screen.
Yeah.
Me watch clear.
That was it. Yeah, and I just want to share with you now on this topic, the hidden markets, widening your career options. So, the main represent me Kenyan and said we've got two things that is happening currently when it comes to the job markets. Either you widen or you deepen. But yeah, free Africa, and I said a free Ghana. Then be a focus need deepening your career. You deepen your career. And there is a big, I said, there is a great paradigm shift. And that is what I want us to look at. The paradigm shift inform me the educational institution. My role, me educational designer and digital learning designer at the University of Sydney. Say I support the academic team. Me was school of business. I support the academic team to develop and redesign courses and programs. A bit of inside knowledge in terms of curriculum development and what is the trends and as an course the learning space. And I joined number of community sessions. We have discussion about the markets when it comes to learning and teaching. It is our insight, and I want to share with you and Ray when it comes to the career options and the air course and how we can shape ourselves from the beer. Yeah, mostly kasa about career. I think say you hanging on. Say you co school and I say you read school and I say you were jumestry be more. You always have one vision and I say you're dreaming and I say you a dear bako. Say a dream be I in say criminal and one a precious why ya say the correct timing. Until share example say beer. We call university, we call education. Into education the minimum and say me via me babe trade. Say me radi trade more me trade ya copim say me retirement. Ebia me accounting. Me be school no the minimum and say me babe here Jumo bank as an accountant and I say account clerk. Na me yes adwuma na ma ye professional courses are na me dia ye adwuma na kopim se me wi. That thinking currently e wo ye wiase a se ne wiase ne kono is looked at yes say a traditional pathway. It's say odwene say school certificate no and emfa won hye baby. And no money more traditional. First no sana netie. And no and society be braba when it comes to our career pathways. And society aba and say me wusua we invest no oba market na options no eye bebre me education from University of Sydney. Me ba Australia. Currently me learning designer, which is still education, but I do a lot of your friend is a design online. Me yeah a bit of coding kakra, and I'm here a bit of graphics, me here a bit of media. Me need background here in all these things, but currently that's what I do. Into is the reality. The reality is year with school mono, the certificate when it comes to the market is different. It's a son. And you should more say and ne a mebunu and any pay free school moon in Ebano. By the time I'm on retirement and no assistant Juma in Num compliment so. I feel so. And you should more say and you might will be a home maybe. Sa emreno ewo yemfa say somewhere 2000 and me say you man be brena eni ho enuma ho do ho a ebeba ye project say ebeba a ehon hyehyɛ ye guso ana say ewiase embrace na ehon scale no enye ready example obo Australia hasia medwuma me ye university bi eni ho I offer that degree afei na universities in start to offer this degree. Uko America offer those degrees because America learning design are well established. Uko UK is established. Into some of the universities have started from bachelor's or more offer program in digital learning design. But in Australia, it happened so a lot of us, we are all teachers and I realm into that. But you need certain skill sets to sit in that space. Same thing, educational media. Now in education, you need big media team. You need to invest in media to get your things happening. But you need people who have specialized in educational media. And these are things that a kind of say a future careers are ever we have to embrace. But in programs are you invest in any it doesn't offer. It is society do be brave, but into the way that we think, near journey a fire adusua any adusua adwuma edemayeno and society be brave eba eno na me person me no ka na ye share ehun asem. And these are the realities what you say when it comes to this paradigm shift. Na ye koso enema miensa ena nwre a person this way so when it comes to this paradigm shift, when it comes to widening that career into widening the career no say first na your Ghana my friend be some of my friends I chat they were Ghana University say Ghana, and the last time I'm in about kasana me puano to redesign a curriculum na or trying to so be movie a bit about because of chair masters or be movie online till now offer me for the support. And when we were discussing I'm telling him he used a term for a DBA if we are say agiatum says but not Ghana any Ghana for into what Ghana for be brain actually say me a bachelor's in education. It's my bachelor of education maybe a maths, bachelor of education maybe a science. me wie no me kwakoye masters me pese me master of education science, master of education ana MPhil science ana MPhil your friend is a math education. Me PhD mesa master maybe doctorate in math education. So one trend na menam. And no your friend deepening. You are just deepening the field that you are in. But in memory no we widen it. My example as Hani about is my current boss or she in team is to score business. I could find it for investor for buy. They paid her to come and lead the team, no, because now there is a big competition when it comes to online learning. Universities need struggle because Harvard articulate. A lot of universities are struggling to meet that. A whole market no, and then obi benya visa about Chroma besua very hard. Into universities are pushing to go online. Until we have to the university paid someone so be taking lead of your team. Now while working around it so that we can also enhance that opportunity now. And this lady wababe lead a team, the highest degree a master's. And she is one of the makers of a hot cake Australia has say. The bachelor's or architecture bachelor's. We a bachelor's or a certificate in journalism, or a certificate in negotiation, and why a graduate certificate in psychology. And as you saw about being a master's, into master's currently or back, but the way a education evaluation, and currently or a master of business administration. This person will widen the career. The career now will widen itself over multiple perception ne understanding ne yama bebre or you're very unique. We no so nipa bia for specific role. And this is the trend that we are seeing. People are branding themselves. It be more branding by widening. In the now we widen ourselves. Carry now kutano. You look around. Okay, can you boom? And maybe come once. And the three main pillars are: am I in career yes successful? Baby, I will be the trend that we are saying. Yes, I will share. Say now we journey a cohon. Any sani mami insami. But I can say you have to think about your portfolio. The portfolio kuta feel the bia sense and juma say additional. Think about it. Start looking into that portfolio kuta. And that portfolio try say ube branding in such a way that you will be unique. What people are currently doing in their thinking, they put together multiple stream of incomes. Into say aha say ikofoma utimi raha. Say aha kofoma utimi raha. Aha ikofoma utimi raha. Into just one person, he can move into different streams. I built a course during COVID time and that course intentionally was to put students into this thinking. Leading in post-crisis world. The University of Sydney Business School Expandiska interview people across the world during COVID. Say Omobe Boama students are in this manner about how they should package themselves when it comes to portfolio thinking. In that course, the Omoye example ni binam demawi. One example resonated with me. One man be a UK. He is over into theater industry. Na Nibian say, or giant stage, Emma, big event, happen organizer, I saw or event organizer. But then again, say organize stage, with machines, niema. It's covered 80 year with big about 300 to 500 staff, our manager for events. Or be UK. And I will be Australia or the running events covered by no restriction by none jumano. I say encobio. So link of four because we need time covered ye very lazy and restrictions by. So this man, what he thought of doing is that he was in Australia then, brought covered by. But you know who say Utimi stage, Utimi say but Australia will be a year juma from home. This idea juma wasn't common. because working from home became something new to people. It's a bit more per desk. I'll do my laptop basis. Why you if China importation is also low. A friend is ambassador near pen because COVID hit countries be Brahma production a coffee. Into what he thought of doing, say he rolled himself into making these desks, and he became one of 20. Now currently his industry of the theater industry is back. He has another stream. Yes or no yet desk. Provided desk Emma Industries be pray any other furnitures. And now he's also into training people to think in this way. This is what we call portfolio thinking. Or multiple stream of income now. And COVID taught him that. And this is where the areas echo. Skill be a kuta ubian, start thinking. The kuta meno, a dear baby na meti with the eye. A dear baby na me de kahua, a beboami ama metimi idea mayan. And when I say yes, I would me. We have to spend a lot of money to deepen your career. Think about widening it. So who deepen the crana, keep widening it. And train say ubekwa kopim. Make another story actually. I have a friend be at New Zealand. Or your bachelor's in IT and what the bar New Zealand by and masters. The intention in answers or your masters we are definitely be near Jumaye. Companies be follow because IT a sort after. Or your masters new year or pay Juma winner and was a PhD. And he realized that we really PhD and still now no Juma. And he sent a post to me, and I read them a friend, and he shared that story too. He was told say, but now he has realized say in your certificate in the management, minimum is about experience, minimum is about networking, minimum is about exposure of being any understanding of the markets. And this is the truth when it comes to the career markets. The marketer hidden now is the marketer people have knowledge of. A marketer you have to sit down and plan that market yourself. You can cook a career in your room, bring it outside and get a better paid job. And all you need to do is to start thinking about your portfolio. When Sano Jumani Kutano, Junior home, a dear Ben Riasi say ubetimi this career na ye amaso aba amfaso eno na ye iwiase echo. Another thing that is happening now skill stacking. Eno no say dey me kan about me boss ayakofa no aba na itua ne kakese okuta masters or ye adwuma we universities I wo big professors ho. And now she is a big woman because in architecture bachelor's, graduate certificates in psychology, negotiation certificate, journalism certificate, masters, education evaluation, and now he's doing another masters. What where your friend was stacking, your friend say was stacking a skill. Currently at the University of Sydney, your programs are developing, designing we are developing it to be a stackable programs. What is stackable programs? Stackable programs says I will banner be rolling with University of Sydney Master of Business Administration. New ones are here building. Bet me I 1 unit. Now your mouse certificates. So 2 years time. Now who say there is a need. Say you need to be womb. You can come back and do it at the back home. So you can keep stacking it. Udru baby. Now you say what rich points and I say your friend is say points now you pay the be access so I'm when your masters now they will grant you masters. So universities are now making their program stackable. Into BTME eco AB engineering, no project management, school of business, no obey 1 unit, no acquire no acquire another or couple my invest in another person. It's happening now. So skills are now stackable into what to honor. Bra what you know portfolio honor. Say what you know now who say you can widen it up. Now we near me be a bemano assoy ni anasa bemano aboa no. You have to start looking at it. There are a lot of opportunities. you can make it happen. And these are some of the things, skill stacking. And the last one, networking. And also very important networking. And these are the three things that me person will start to educate home. Say a dear now bit me I am out. Na dear now profession or certificate kuta no ubit me dear. First na near dream certificate in a page man. A trip. Say no dear ubit me aye any real session. Dear ubit me aye any real session. And then argument be that is a big debate in our group, our team, when we are designing. It started a few months ago. The program I year redesign, which is online MBA. We are moving our online MBA online. And the projection of the university now, they said they are looking at students as customers because we are building a stackable program. Students are now customers. And the idea that university is positioning students now as customers, not as learners. And they say, Oba, you come and shop around. It will be shopping, course we never boame. And I say, unit we never boam no abe. But Marco university for unit we never boam no aye. And this is what is happening. That's the reality. And these are some of the things that we have to start looking at. Share portfolio. We do habit me ayaka. Now networking so started a bay network or buy with network mono. Start making the noise. Start creating the awareness. When I may be a learning designer by default. And it said me real school na me be a master's for hase. Na me real na me adwene nyina Ghana adwene. Me education wa Ghana me child wa Ghana. Inti me ba hambe a master's no. In education, the only place I was looking for job in school, to me rural school, the application, that was the Ghana mindset. Me call graduation, na me school me juma. Me call graduation na me share my friend be an a projects as a lot of assignment together. Me didn't come on and be so yeah juma, no so yeah juma or invest in IBA. I'm sorry, how come? Oh yeah juma or so even me and I'm starting. Send me here, and I'm so besides I want to me more. But so you're learning designer, and this is how you got into it. I'm so really on only background or your arts, no, or your visual art teacher or Italy, and Waba University. And now he was working as a learning designer for the university. Make sure or many didn't come out church me more, and I'm who say, oh, sanity, and I'm so many. And the network as some example, and they say, I got this job. Maybe I'm where I've been at the University of Sydney for 4 years. Me come 5th year. LinkedIn and a recruiter a frame me. So who me portfolio, who me background. They need something. They need someone for this role. Me a ready and I'm saying me ready. This is how I got my job. When it comes to the skills stacking, me juma me no. We hear education background because you have to think as a teacher into the notes nemawa. So when you talk about learning design, I almost say, oh, you say lectures number I have say no the notes now lecture no dear but we've got a team of who are notes and we sit down, work on the notes before say notes in the classroom. In team we've got educational researchers, they are called developers, we've got the learning designers and we've got the media people. So three team of group E and a class work on the lectures, professors need notes because the university believes say the professors they are subject matter experts. We need teaching background. Why you teaching Krana just a diploma, but we need people who can think as teachers and present the case to students. We need people who can turn the notes into a visual. We need people who can straighten the pedagogy. Until we've got this big team, it sits at the universities across. We are seeing this is what is happening. Currently in Ghana, KNUST has started or must start this thing because that's the way we are seeing to enhance the quality of teaching. Until as I'm making men from a background in education. So I've got one niche, but now me say lacking maybe because maybe build it online. We hear a bit of programming idea. We need to be about programming. Say, Meet me a code BBA, I get me BBA, me here graphic design. And yes, I may could design BBA, but let me here say, yeah, because it a concept need be how present it to students, you need to think and present it as image. If you high, you will choose to be high, you have to make the image interactive by Bema Bisuano, students not access. So I needed that visual thinking, that artistic, and all these things, mini scale. So what should I do? Yeah, me and say, me bra penny, bra Steven, and I'm a friend, and I'm say, senior, I need these skills. Me, a biba, a beko interview, so I need these skills. So he sat with me for a week during COVID, walked me through programming, HTML, CSS, or start showing me how to make graphics, and that is the skill that I used, and I've me when I'm having struggle with me my friend. These are some of the things that we need. You don't need to do brand. Said there be I train fear no. Oh yeah, now deepin. Start thinking how you widen the scale. Nyama bena we here come it makes you unique. So wherever I find myself, my university is my second university. Maybe I'm a Kobiano, me that's strong because when I sit to work behind the screens, now the notes in the mamia, me turning notes into something beautiful. I'm a student because I've got that skill to code, I've got a skill and understanding to turn text to images and make it more interactive. And these are things that helps. Inti, yeah, opportunity I de yes I yeah, a bit me at the point. Your network, your skills, your portfolio. Let's start thinking about it. Let me do a quick one. I'm here. I know say your brain and you need brain. These are the strategies that people use to widen their career options. It's not a cast in stone. Yes, say this is the only one, but this is a way that you can do. So you usuan Juma so usuan dear. Did kind of say so usuan dear or more or musuan dear and mostly say Michelle International students a war hasina the brain no more pejuma no more struggle. They catch them say sit down, go through your transcripts. Or transcripts now usuan dear no. Go through it. You need to be a won't be a course be a you be a subject to be a ye piano. A year Juma. It is what to say a project management. Now a project management 1 semester. 1 semester is a graduate certificate pro a graduate certificate. Therefore, put me apply for a project management. So we customer service and sales a 1 semester a full graduate certificate credits. Therefore, you can do it. So go through it and make sure so bit mama pay all these assets. Then the next one, and then they say, instead say Obeka say a dear now bit me, what do I want to be? No, you have to ask yourself, Nyama bena we here to do what you have to do. This is the mindset that you have to have. Sa yen subain wo Ghana na de bia one Ghana for me name me now for bo Ghana no omo university me no mutim komai. I tell them say don't tell your students say this certificate is going to give them job. It's never true. It's not true. Say we university a certificate in the page mama. Uko university because you wanted to brand yourself. Therefore, when you come out as a brander, you have to position yourself ewo eye on so. So uko supermarketer. So we share near man said yes, share near man. Near be a eye level piano. It's being paid in the DSC eye level. So customer niba all transano a share near me or two near, especially memman or two near the only festival. I don't know offer. That is where you have to put yourself. Certificates no emphasis. You have to do it. So look at the combination that needs to help you brand yourself. Be at the eye level, no matter the skill. We a chef, you can do it. We a teacher, you can do it. We a students and you can be at the eye level. Package yourself. So don't always ask, say, what do I want to be? Put yourself into this space. What combination of things do I want to do? Nyama bay na me offer. Nyama bay na me offer. The next one, your digital presence, which we've talked about. Make sure you've got the connections. Make sure you put yourself, especially any opportunity, say to kwai. Opportunity when you to be in Thailand and a big opportunity, don't lose it, because you have opportunity to learn the Thai language. And let me tell you something, like a example. My wife, my uncle, was New Zealand. Before so be New Zealand, no, I tried China for 10 good years. Our no Chinese language. Inti Yanini didn't come over no pursue a movie because he was struggling. And yes, New Zealand is a place, no purpose of Australia. Yes, New Zealand is a place. Obitimiako consider. And I tell you, so through New Zealand, in the 2 months, no nye Juma. No say Juma Biakeke. He was accountant, no nye Juma as accountant. They will call China no nye Juma. When Juma as accountant for New Zealand because the firm that he was working, a Chinese company, they needed someone or accounting skills, not was to omukrum kasa. Therefore, if you are in Thailand, don't lose the opportunity. These are the presents that you need to. Every little opportunity be a binya baby and a baby and we are saying and lose it. Make sure you grab it. Into a yardie bakwa and also make a sure say for esha wajnu. That cross-cultural expertise to omase mumu yame bua nebia ufi Thailand akobe bia. You can use that knowledge to build on that portfolio in Luzi Enko, because portfolio and everywhere you find yourself every day you keep building on your portfolio. That connection is very important. The last one, and so you say ube develop it or break skill. And no that communication, engagement, international business, understanding the business, any BPR. Many senior, we've been having chats many times because with the skill now, Menyan has said, he realized that we can use that skill to do something. Currently, KNUST is working hard to be online. Into my online e-learning center, mostly more connected to KNUST. On said they are building, they are trying to come up through. Telling them, say, you have to push yourself from the classroom onto online. And then notes no classroom. You can present it on YouTube. You can create a YouTube channel, unlisted one, just for your students. Get yourself online if you're a teacher. And lose the opportunity be. So there are a lot of things that we can do to widen the skill that we have. And you can say, you deepen, you share just one way. Let's look at some of the sources stories. I bet me I can. Me will be a friend Sarah or your English teacher. Or person widen the skills. Into the end, or your German or realize the students are engaging or more struggle with pronunciation. So he thought of doing something. So he started doing online pronunciation courses. Into and chronic struggle no record it or no build it in kakranka craft there. Umu say when you're a big asset, your answer be pay developer. No translate sa nimdiana when you're ayano app. No started putting it out there. So he started creating online consulting a friend say work Emma amount for or upper a chaining amount for a good pronunciation. These are the things that we see every day when your life. This sound say then up way by a problem you'll be here and was solve it. He's widening the skill. So he's not just a teacher, but he's now getting into education entrepreneurship, which is a field that on creative. So he's an educationist, he's an entrepreneur in that space. So he creates businesses, he creates ideas. Into also space our woman, what can you do? There are problems you need just to talk to someone or do on a scale B. You just connect to the person, bring the idea, put it out. You can what these are what we then you can say you are widening your skill. The combinations that you need to get there, yes, it's around you. I'll be Timiaye. Another success story, said, would be your friend is a Kwame or your accountant or your Jumama International Company. What system na say we're connected to the number for Ghana, we're connected to the number for a war baby or young fans or Thailand and now Australia. The way currently say because what system na say na we nim Ghana nintino or Australia has a business is a Australia has a ye Ghana for the no or no na boa mo a shippy or more businesses send they will be firm in Australia or more Australians or more businesses for Ghana no or being a consultant say or be boa mo ayo monkrata sama mo ama survive yo. So we're using the opportunity of being a Ghanaian no aye adwuma Ghana. Now, as I bet to Australia, what Australia system, why you can combining these two and we're widening the scope into not just a worker for someone. Now he's creating a space for himself, and these are the things that we have to do. Start say in your journey home. If you are there, name yema additional so man for so. Yema additional mum and chair the name ye near chair the additional and yemaye. This is where the world is moving. And near the areas air economy. And another example, obi a or ye juma restaurants. What say we took quite restaurants no unya juma or ye. The juma or ye ninano, what say a friend say, or ye juma ma Ghana company B restaurant B Australia had area Sydney. We've seen some Ghanaian restaurant coming up. Who say Abia, Yanfan say, why ye juma or Thai and we move about Australia into what a Thai sister Nasi. This person can start blogging or teaching people how to cook or do stuff, and you will get what you pay a free move. These are some of the things. Widen, create an opportunity for yourself, widen the space. Don't just limit yourself by looking at one thing. Widen is expand the scope. And these are the things that we see every day in our lives. I say start edging. Inti yawo enema bebre o ha ebetimi starting kakra ebetimi aye. We can start from this, be create an inventory, you be share in profile, enema bi o ha say combine, you be join say the yenya a friend say a community of practice session here. Mo share is an opportunity. Ubetime share the dim home komo, and sometimes no true komodie no way idea from different discipline and different profession. It's me kabum emejaba. Into these are some of the things. And experimenting shouldn't be a problem. More experimenting. Now explore opportunity. And these are some of the things that when you're talking of widening careers, because areas to be cultural say and the mayor medical doctor at China. Currently, my wife or your nurse. Currently in Australia, we've got online nurses. What if you're a nurse in the German? Because or triage online, and this is where it's moving. Your doctors are much fee or me Juma online or receiving patients. That's telehealth. It's happening. It's working. And again in a telehealth a draw. So it tells you say, and then you catch or say a Juma win abeya. It's not true. A Jumano evolve it, but you need a skill set to get into that Jumano. So you start looking through portfolio and what be sound say here now benefit and no NIA can me. Into these are some of the obstacles maybe we need to overcome. We cannot be an expert, but we try say we can put ourselves into a position, and we have to be consistent in whatever we want to do. And you can have a problem, say you don't know where to start. But I tell you, say when you start talking, say you can start exploring something. If you are to an answer, baby sounds say asama ye can the medium family. But so to was not town out you know boom say be I found bit me baby. And yeah not yet is true say ABS 7 near the and maybe who are in Yisika. Maybe we are say Konya Bibia ne Yesika. Bibi or a just adventure obeche. There are a lot of things nyame bet me abua amayitim ye bese and near man in dear nyame dear mine ye bet me a putting in a branding ye ama enya atofo in the market. Into the manu see as ebiana obi wo a futuo and ase moa ne ebia bibi o ha me kan ya entiasia memoa. I think that may happy to help. And it will be so bit me so a quite at the hall. It me perform the mano as ever has say.
Yo, uh, brother, Enoch, that was it. Awurade nhyira wo pii. Megye di sɛ nsɛm bi sɛ nka di ka tete ne ntɛm a nka nneɛma bi wɔ hɔnom a nka ehu baabi a ebia nka yɛbɛfa. Yɛda wo ase paa, especially so as a building your portfolio, you know. So in Ghana, no, mostly some of us we went to the training college because of allowances, and by default we became teachers. Yes, and we are now teachers. Especially, I had an opportunity to work with one of the accounting firm, or church. Within accounts, you know, I developed passion and love for it. But I thought, so, I'm English teacher, just to focus on my English teaching. And I just put everything aside within the accounting. But I thought I felt very happy, have passion for it. But I said, oh, let me forget about it because I'm just an English teacher. So thank you very much. We are grateful for this opportunity, and especially the organizers too. We are grateful. Thank you.
I mean, sharp, Brahima. It is said you can teaching any accounting skill. You can start looking into a field that will mean it's a new field and you can stay in Thailand and start creating accounting courses. And as you say, you've been teach people. Also, the teaching is not just a classroom, but the knowledge of presenting information is the core, is the crust of it.
Yeah.
You don't need to sit in the classroom. You can create your channel. Maybe sorry for a year or more bookkeeping. Any Is there a way that you can do to help? You can teach. These are some of the things. And now, if you're seeing it's also growing, say you can get a job even whilst you are in Thailand. Teaching it, make us a blessing. I say in Australia, no, me the way from how in Australia, no, Ghana, you can say be a teacher or your education, but has your education, you are not a teacher. You will teach in Kasa and your education. Your education, no, you've got a broader scope, your big scope. You bet me up play. Let's start reflecting on these things. Now you share again a woman bit me a dear a beboa ama ya brabono a corner new chain baby I always say. Yeah, that's for that. Yeah.
Thank you.
The floor is open. Pacho, if you have any question, just go ahead. Prof, Brother David, please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Mr. Enoch, that's a pan. She no crowd kind of Manchester, you know. I had it because you broke money days. I don't know. So when you check, that's a pan. Chichimua, there now. And my confidence to be said, and this is just the teaching field as a whole, but there are a lot of opportunities. Now sometimes you know, so you boy home and say, oh, Thailand the BB anyhow. But one man I class meet me at Thailand there. Now so meet me at Jumakra, Australia and Canada, you know.
Yes.
It's a possibility. Yeah, that's super. Now I hope that this wouldn't be the end of it. Now time be is here on the 2 years up for us and over not Baba. Thailand for much and some say, wow, Casa, here. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a party. Yeah, I say Obi at tree class. Our Jinko Fosika. These are some of the opportunities. At tree class, our amount for sketchy. And near my bro, hi, bit me. Thailand Castle, Munir Munamunshia. Among combine BBA. Yeah, and I can say, Ubit me at Thailand, a year to Australia. Yes. Nipa bebree yes and the remote work na abaye bebree and there are a lot of things that we can all join to do. Yeah,